Good morning. I am Majestic Regents Mapute, a second-year medical student. May I know your name and your birthday, please?
Hello, ma'am. Good morning. I am Angelica Mapute, and I was born on November 21, 1997.
So today, I'm going to do physical examination regarding your neurological conditions. And this would include examining your motor system, your sensory system, as well as your cranial nerves. And this whole process may take for about 30 minutes. Would that be okay with you, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Okay, shall we? So, for our first test, this is a test for olfactory, or the cranial nerve 1. So for this test, I would like you to close your eyes and close one of your nostril, and I would like you to identify this scent. So,
I think it's kind of a paint.
yeah, that's right. Now, I will be doing cranial nerve 2, which is a test for optic nerve. I want you to stand 6 meters from the chart and cover your left eye with your left hand. Okay. Please read the letters in the chart from top to bottom, and let's see how far you can read. Okay, you can start now.
E, F, P, T, O, Z, L, P, E, G, B, E, C, F, D, E, D, F, C, Z, P, F, E, L, O, P, Z, D, G, E, F, F, G, F, E, C, E, L, E, F, G, B, F, C, F, F, E, I don't know. I can't read it anymore.
Okay, now let's try it with your left eye. Go.
E, F, P, T, O, Z, L, P, E, G, B, E, C, F, D, E, D, F, C, Z, P, F, E, L, O, P, Z, D, D, E, F, P, O, T, E, C, L, E, F, O, D, B, C, T, F, D, F, L, T, C, E, D.
Okay, that's good. So now let us test for your cranial nerve 3, which is the oculomotor nerve. So I would like you to look at an object at a distance. Okay, thank you. Now this is the cranial nerve 3, 4, and 6. This is a test for direction of gaze. So please follow where it goes. Okay, thank you. So we'll be testing your trigeminal nerve, which is the cranial nerve 5. Let's test for the motor and sensory system. So let's first start with the motor. Please move your jaw against my hand. So now I'm going to do corneal reflex. So both eyes blinks. Now let's test for cranial nerve 7, which is the facial nerve. Can you please raise your eyebrows? Can you please frown? Please close your eyes tightly. Can you smile? Pop out both of your cheeks. And show both upper and lower teeth. Okay, thank you. Let's do the gag reflex, which is a test for cranial nerve 9, the glossopharyngeal nerve, and the cranial nerve 10, which is the vagus nerve. So can you please open your mouth and say ah. Ah. Thank you. So now we're gonna test for cranial nerve 11, which is the accessory nerve. This is a test for trapezius strength. I want you to shrug your shoulder upward while I try to press it down. So for our last cranial nerve, which is the cranial nerve 12 or the hypoglossal nerve, this is a test for tongue movement. Can you push your tongue inside of your cheek? The other one. Now let's proceed to the motor system. Let's test for the strength of your muscle. I would like you to squeeze 2 of my fingers as hard as you can and do not let them go. So now touch the tip of my finger with your thumb against my resistance. Okay. Now let's test for your ankle dorsiflexion and plantar flexion. Can you please put your feet on the chair? I want you to pull up your foot against my hand. Push it down. So now let's proceed to cerebellum and gait. As we all know that it's your cerebellum that coordinates movement such as your posture, your balance, coordination, and speech, resulting in smooth and balanced muscular activity. So now let's proceed to finger and nose test. I would like you to touch my finger, index finger, and your nose alternately. Can you do that several times?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let's start. Go. Faster. Okay, good. Now let's do the heel to shin test. I would like you to place one heel on the opposite side and run it down to the big toe. Can you do that several times with your closed eyes? Okay, go. Faster. Okay, good. How about the other side? Okay. So let's do the rapid alternating movement. I want you to strike your hand down on the thigh, then raise it, turn it back, then strike the back of the hand down on the same place. And please do it as rapidly as you can. Okay, go. Okay, stop. Please repeat it with the other hand. Okay, stop. Is your right your dominant hand? Yes, doc. Okay. For another test, I want you to stand and walk heel to toe in a straight line. That's another term for tandem walking. Okay, good. Now, let's do the Romberg test. I want you to stand with your feet together and close your eyes for about 30 to 60 seconds. Now let's do the Pronator Drift. I want you to hold your arms forward with your palms up and close your eyes. Now I'm going to evaluate your sensory system by first testing for pain. I'm going to choose dermatome C6, which is from your thumb to your forearm. Can you please close your eyes? Tell me if it is sharp or dull. Is it sharp?
It's dull.
Now let's test for temperature. Tell me if it is hot or cold. Again, I'm going to use C6 dermatome. Can you please close your eyes?
It is cold.
Okay. Now I'm gonna test for light touch. Can you please close your eyes? Do you feel something?
Yes. I do feel something. Yes.
How about that?
No.
Now I'm gonna test for proprioception. Can you bring up your foot? So with your eyes closed, tell me if I move it either down or up.
Up, down, left, up, down.
Now let's do discriminative sensation. This is what we call the stereognosis. This is an ability to identify an object. So I'm gonna give you an object and I want you to identify it. So please close your eyes. What is it?
I think it's a key.
Yeah, that's right. Now this is again a discriminative sensation, but we call it a graphesthesia. I'm gonna draw something in your hand and tell me what is it. Can you please close your eyes?
Number 1. Number 2.
That's right. Now let's do 2-point discrimination. I'm gonna use your finger pad. Tell me how far the points from each other. Can you please close your eyes?
I think if I would estimate it for about 5 millimeters.
5 millimeters. Okay. Now let's do the point localization, still under sensory system. Please close your eyes. Tell me where did I point.
Here.
Okay. Now let's proceed to reflexes. First, let's test for biceps reflex. Can you please partially flex your elbow and pronate your forearm with your palms down. Thank you. Now let's do the tricep reflex. Can you please flex again your arm? You just do that. Now let's do the patellar reflex. Now let's do the ankle reflex. So I'm gonna tap the Achilles tendon. Feel it. Now let's do abdominal reflex. Let's see if there's any contractions. Thank you. Now let's do I'll do the plantar reflex. So this could be ticklish.